In this video, you will learn how to cut and trim your own hair, you will save thousands of dollars, you will never be afraid of scissors, ever again. You will probably want to subscribe after, and you will favorite this video so that it would be a lot easier for you to find it later on. Prior to filming, I already blow-dried and straightened my hair. If you want to learn how I do it the professional way, click the videos down below. If this is your first time cutting, only cut 1 inch to ½ inch off. I'll explain why later in this video. The first step is to section off the top of your hair and secure it with a hair clip. Bring your hair in front of you and practice moving your pointer finger as so. Pretend that your hand is a flat iron and run it through. This separates your hair evenly. Cut diagonally starting from where you want your layers to begin and cut down towards the ground. You can also cut upwards to define it and make the ends look sharper. I now have layers. Keep watching for more tips. Always comb out your hair before cutting. You need to be able to see exactly where your hair starts and ends so that the layers will come out right. With any hairband, tie what you just cut behind you so it's out of the way. Bring down a new layer of hair and clip off the top part. And remember to always comb out your hair. You seriously do not want any knots. You can also just tilt your head to the side a little and begin to take strands closest to the ceiling, cutting gradually in a downward stair pattern to the ground. See how easy and simple it is to get layers? Now just repeat the same process to the rest of your hair. Now the reason why I told you to only cut ½ inch to 1 inch off is because I want you to follow exactly what I'm doing if this is your first time cutting your own hair. You just want to get the hang of it first. Trust me, you won't make a mistake if you follow my steps correctly. After you get the hang of practicing cutting ½ inch to 1 inch off, you will then master how to cut your hair with confidence, even if you decide to cut 3 to 5 inches off at a time. To be honest, it took me a lot of courage to cut my own hair. My heart was literally beating so fast the first time I tried to. I was so scared. But after 3 years of doing so, I feel like a pro now. It's funny looking back actually. No one taught me how to do this, and this was all self-taught on my own. I can say I have saved so much money by cutting my own hair, and not having to worry that the hairdressers will chop off everything. So now all you want to do is just repeat the same process that I taught you in the beginning of this video to the rest of your hair. This is how short my top layers are. Basically, they are just a tiny bit below my chin, near my neck area. Same goes on the other side. I just took strands and I basically just cut just a tiny little bit. Now the reason why I'm only cutting a little bit off my top layer is because it's already quite short and I don't want to cut it any shorter. However, if your hair is longer than mine on the top, I strongly suggest you to cut way more than I'm cutting right now and follow how short my layers are if you want the exact same look, since a lot of you always tell me you want the same haircut as mine. For my bangs, I always just cut upwards as so. It's really easy and simple, nothing complicated. Now take a small section from your crown as so, and begin to cut upwards, just so that the back and everything else will look even. Okay, so I just finished cutting my hair, and if I tilt my head to the side, you guys can actually fully see all my layers going on. Basically, whenever I went to the hairdresser, they'd always screw up on my hair. They'd literally cut off like this much off. It got to the point where I had to start buying extensions. But finally, this is all my real hair. As you can see as well on the other side, I got tons of layers going on. You probably want to see the back. So let me just fix it a little bit. Okay, so this is how the back of my hair looks. So this is a proper shot of the back of my hair, and yeah, this is how your hair could turn out too. And don't forget, if you want to learn how I straighten my hair, please check out the video right here. And if you want to learn how I blow dry my hair, check out the video here too.